When did you decide, and what was that thought process like of saying, hey, I'm going to Kentucky?
You know, I decided about 100% that I was going to take Kentucky about Wednesday night. I sat down with my parents and, you know, we kind of discussed everything. And, you know, before then I was still kind of wavering. But, you know, we just talked everything over and that's when 100% said I was going to go to UK.
You know how these things go. People see the hats, they speculate about more things like that. So you pulled it from under the table, red tie. Was there a little showmanship that went into all that?
You know, not really. I just thought I'd do something a little different. You know, not pick one off the table and pull one under the table. But I mean, the red tie. I guess my mom just thought it looked good on me.
Drew, before you came in, did you just get off the phone with USC coaches, Tennessee coaches?
Yeah. I just got off the phone with Coach Mangus from South Carolina, and that was definitely one of the most difficult conversations I've you know, had in probably my life. You know, it was really tough. I mean, I was that close to going to South Carolina, and you know, it was really tough because we have a great friendship, and you know, it was just really tough to do.
Can you describe your playing style? You know, how you play, how you throw the ball. What is your style? What do you say?
Yeah, I'd probably say that you know, I'm a drop back quarterback that can keep the defense honest and tug it down and run a little bit and make them play 11-on-11 football.
Can you imagine maybe like 6 months ago you were thinking that would get away with things were working out?
Yeah, 6 months ago I definitely didn't think I'd be putting on a UK hat here. You know, everyone's heard the stories about the old staff, but I mean, they did a complete 180, and obviously you can see that by, you know, me committing to them today.
Drew, how much of an influence was the incoming class that's going into UK with you in your final decision? Because there's some really good kids in that class.
Yeah, I mean, I knew kids from each of the 3 schools I had as my finalists. You know, I talked to them all the time, and I wouldn't say that really played a big part. I mean, it's cool, you know, playing with guys that you know and, you know, other top guys, but at the end of the day, you know, this is your decision. You know, you can't be going to a college where, you know, you think you're just going to be with your friends or whatever. You know, you got to make sure you're going to be happy, you know, your whole stay.
Drew, when did you tell Coach Stoops, and what was his reaction?
I still haven't told him. I'm sure they know now.
Can you talk also about Neil Brown and what sort of impression he made on you?
Yeah, Coach Brown, you know, they came in right away, right when they got the job, and it was like 2 days later, you know, they came to see a basketball game, and then, you know, they came and watched me throw and offered me that night. So it was within like a week or two, right when they got the job, when they offered me. So, you know, Coach Brown is just a great guy, and, you know, I think his offense is going to do really well at Kentucky. We just got to get the playmakers there.
What excites you most about playing for UK?
You know, just the whole thing of being in your home state. I mean, I think that'd be cool. I mean, like I said, I was that close to going to South Carolina, but, you know, at the end of the day, I kind of sat down and really thought, you know, what would it be like if I went to South Carolina and I looked over at UK and, you know, they're doing great things, and I could think, oh, man, I really missed out on that. And, you know, I think this staff is turning it around completely, and, you know, the vibe is just completely different, and you can see that by the fan support and, you know, the recruits and everything. So they've upped everything, and, you know, went to new paths that people didn't think Kentucky football could go to.
When we had talked before, you said part of the reason why you wouldn't commit early is because you wanted to be kind of the face of the class recruiting other guys to come with you. Is that now start focusing on getting guys to come to Kentucky with you?
Yeah, I got a list. You know, I've just from going to all these schools and meeting all these guys. I mean, I've got a lot of guys' numbers in my phone, and I'm definitely going to be hitting up. I mean, I'm not going to pressure or anything because, you know, I had guys trying to do that to me, and I didn't really like it. I'm just going to, you know, tell them, you know, do what's best for you, but, you know, I think you'd look better, you know, playing with me, so. That's just what I'm telling you. No pressure.
Did you talk to Patrick Tolles? Or?
I had sent a few texts with him back and forth last night. You know, I've known Pat for a while. Obviously, he's from Northern Kentucky, so, you know, we've been you know, he's been nothing but great to me, you know, supporting me and the decision and everything. So, yeah, he's definitely been great.
Drew, how appealing was sort of the stay at home and be at home state keeper kind of thing?
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of cool. It wasn't the main reason that I went to UK. I mean, it was definitely cool to, you know, to stay home and, you know, just think about after football, you know, all the connections you'll have made at, you know, your home state and, you know, just life after football. And then obviously, you know, representing your state will be pretty cool too.
You plan on graduating early and enrolling in January, like you said?
Yes, I will.
You feel like you have a chance to go in there and start your freshman year?
The plan is that I'll probably redshirt, but I'm going to go in there like I'm going to start. I'm not going to come in with the mindset that I'm going to, you know, redshirt and, you know, just kind of take it a little easy. You know, I'm going to come in there and work my butt off, and, you know, it's just going to start working even harder right now. So, you know, I'm going to try to go in there and try to win that starting job right away. But if that doesn't work out, you know, I'll probably redshirt.
You practice the game after anybody else?
I wouldn't say, you know, one single person. You know, I like taking little bits of things from all these players, you know, NFL, college, and even at these camps I go to. You know, if I like a little thing that they're doing, I'll be like, oh, you know, I like that. I'm going to go home and practice that. So I just kind of take bits and pieces from other people.
Drew, who are some of the guys on that list that you would be mentioning?
Matt Elam, Braxton Berrios, Blake Boone, Nick Glass. I mean, there's a lot I can't even think of. I got a lot. Derek Keith. That's a big one.
How you feeling right now? What's going on the inside of you right now?
It's pretty crazy. You know, my chest, my heart was pounding when I was talking up here, and it feels good to get it off my chest. But like I said, you know, it's definitely hard to, you know, tell Coach Mangus and the staff at USC, you know, that was definitely really tough.
Drew, there was a week where you were down on campus 2 or 3 different times, I think, during the spring and the spring game. How big a factor was that? What you were able to observe, hear, just feel?
Yeah, it was good, you know, just to watch them practice because I had never seen their offense, you know, in person. I just heard about it and watched video from Texas Tech that he had shown me. So it was good to see it in person. You know, it's really fast paced and a really like high octane feel. So you know, I think they're going to do good. They just need some more playmakers in the wide receiver position and slots and running backs and all that kind of things, which you know, I'm going to be going after.
Is your offense here reflect any of your offense they run?
Yeah, I mean, we run a lot of 4 or 5 wide here. We probably run it a little more than they do, but I mean, we do a lot of things similar to what Coach Brown does.
Drew, how big of a, I mean, you mentioned before that you have been a Kentucky fan growing up. I mean, how big of a fan have you been, and how much of that maybe was played for kind of, or how big a factor was that played?
I mean, that really didn't play much of a factor, really, just because it was mainly a basketball fan. You know, I've always been a big supporter of UK basketball, and you know, football had always been kind of a bandwagon guy. Whoever was good that year, I'd watch or like, or you know, just so I never really had a football favorite, so that didn't really play much into it.
Did anybody from UK basketball talk to you during your recruitment?
Yeah, they took me into Coach Cal's office on my visit when I went on the spring game, and I talked to Coach Antigua, and they took me on a tour of the whole basketball thing, which was pretty cool.
What was Cal's pitch?
Well, he was out recruiting, but they took me into his office, but I talked to Coach Antigua.
What, a lot was made of all the letters that they sent to you, kind of the huge bulk of letters that they sent to you. How much did that maybe just help out with what they were trying to do?
Yeah, you know, that was pretty cool. It just showed how much, you know, interest they had in me, and you know, it was definitely cool to open up your mailbox and be like, whoa. You know, it was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't the deciding factor why I went there or anything, but it was definitely pretty cool.
United Mail Service is going to be a little disappointed with you.
I'm sure I'll still get some letters, but probably not as many as they would send me.
Drew, you accepted an invitation to the Rivals Challenge. Can you talk a little bit about that and what that means?
Yeah, that's awesome. You know, it's the top 100 player, or top 80 players migrated into the top 20 in 2015, and you know, only 4 quarterbacks were selected. So you know, it's going to be a great experience, and I'm looking forward to it.
You said you hadn't told Coach Stoops that he's done a really good job of putting a tight lid on things. Before, a couple minutes ago, who actually knew your decision?
I had told about 5 people, my parents, my sister, and then I told her right there, Haley, and then I told Cameron this, but that was it.
Drew, what are your goals individually and as a team for your 4 years at UConn?
You know, just to, you know, get them back to, you know, where they haven't been there a lot. You know, they were, you know, when they beat LSU, just kind of try to get them back to that point. I mean, every time UK has been good, you know, it's been guys from, you know, in-state, you know, that are the supporting cast. So they kind of sold that to me too. You know, guys like myself, Cameron, Timmons, Hatcher, you know, just guys like that were the core of the team. That's when they were really good, when they had guys from the state.
Drew, how important do you feel like you are to getting more recruits or whatever to kind of maybe try to turn the program?
Yeah, I think I can help out a lot with the other recruits. You know, I've made a lot of friendships and you know, talked to a lot of guys, so I think I can help a lot on that front. You know, I'm probably right after this, I'm probably going to start sending out some messages. So, you know, I'm going to be out there hard, probably just like a coach.
This question's for Mom and Dad. First off, just how happy are you all that it's over? And second,